just here doing what I do. If, like, there was actually, that reminded me where it was like, someone tried to heckle a comedian, and he's like, so you're trying to out loud the guy with a microphone. It's like, nah.
That's not going to work.
Okay,
are we on game 3 here?
No, it's literally first game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
It's going to have to be fixed.
So, last time these two fought, it was Ryu versus the frog right there. And that was the last time I casted them at GCS. And now there's been a change up. Enigma now going with Fox, and Spiral sticking with the frog, and he's tried and true on that character. And this is going to be a fast and like evasive match.
Yeah, these are really fast characters, really fast on the ground. Fox, really fast falling speed, be able to drop aerials very fast.
Yeah, and like both of these characters, like both of these players, highly technical and like very specific in their motion, and they have practiced against each other, so you might be seeing some sort of like learned behaviors already coming in here. So you don't know how deep the mind game is actually going already. So there we go. There's the multi-jab. Just kind of watching things out right now. Just kind of throwing out those fares just to kind of remind them, hey, I'm here. If I'll keep kicking, and if you run into it, that's your fault.
There's a nice, crazy little dance just going on here with people just throwing out moves.
Yeah, well,
getting that dash attack.
Like,
not getting much off of it though.
Both of these characters don't have the hitboxes to really sort of command space, so it's all about their movement that they have to do it with.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I've been seeing Enigma doing. Ooh, actually,
wow, that'll do it.
That feels like a slight sort of either a misread or a misplay, because like it feels like you want to go to the ledge there, but maybe just like a little tiny bit over top of that, a little too early, and that's how close it is.
Yeah,
But
and now we're back in being the same.
Yeah, and this is exactly how close these two are. They're going like absolutely tit for tat inside of everything. You drop a stock, you're then going to have a stock coming back your way, and so
very explosive options for these characters,
especially at that high percent. So like when like that movement becomes just more and more tense, and this is exactly what Spiral wants to see, that up air strings, which Fox really doesn't have the benefit of because of the Shadow Sneak, essentially allowing you to get out for free of any sort of like major combo string. Yeah. Tried to go for the up tilt grab, but the frog was not there.
Getting the ledge, not getting that same misinput or mistake as last time.
Yeah, there we go. Hitting with every little bit of the neutral air. I don't know if he went for the drag down or not. Like, didn't need to, but ooh, that was dangerous. That was skimming for some like real scary stuff right there.
That up tilt puts people in an awful position.
Yeah, and you can get so many different things out of that, because like if they don't air dodge, you can get the up air. If they do air dodge, you can get like any smash attack that you want. If like they air dodge and you don't want to go for the smash attack, you can go for a grab and put them into like exactly the same sort of like falling scenario again. Like, oh my god, so many good scenarios that come out of there. You stay in advantage so well. But right now, we're seeing 104 up against 78. We're kind of seeing Spiral getting a little bit more defensive with his options, showing shield a lot more to try and get sort of the punish. And so it's really down to Enigma to try and break that defense, which is really sort of like the difficulty with Fox at times, because you need to force your opponent to make a bad option, and Spiral is a patient fellow. But
getting that up air, finishing the game, Enigma will take.
Yeah, he found that kill, and that's super good, and that's like, that was something that, like, if you've seen like some matches prior, like during the weeklies, he was struggling to do, try and find that kill, and that's a hard thing to do with Fox, because you have some very specific kill options. It's like hard to read on your smash attacks and that up air, and like sometimes the back air if like it goes late enough, but like people like know those options, so they can play around them so well. So being able to like connect on that, especially with someone that you've just been like training against, shows how they're doing some stuff.
Not an easy thing to do, for sure.
So now we're just taking a pause, trying to figure out what's going on here, and this is something that's good. Like I suggest a lot of people do. Take the time. You have the time during the character select. Use it. It's like if you see the top players, they'll do that. They'll just take some while because you are not pressured into like doing anything right now. So think about it. You need to have to switch out the character, but at the same time, like whatever you take, whatever advantage you can take it.
Yeah.
And even like we go back to Smashville, so it might have just been like the idea that like, okay, Enigma's feeling himself. He's got some confidence. Let's try and phase a little bit of that out with some time. But you know, both these
also
two.
just take some time to reminisce on what went right, what went wrong.
Totally. So that was actually a really interesting little moment there, using the shine to delay the fall, and meaning that the up tilt wasn't going to turn into like some horrible combos, which again, the Spiral has on Fox because that fast faller status means you can get a lot of extra damage on him when usually you wouldn't. And the Shadow Sneak doesn't allow him to get out of the multi-jab.
Rapid jab, casting it.
Looking for it, up at 89% right now to 31.
Hitting with that little back here. Oh
my
finishing
God.
with that up smash.
That neutral air coming in, changing up the entire pace of the game, and that's where you can see Spiral is now looking a little bit more on the offensive side of things. Really sort of putting the pressure in. So now it's on Enigma's side to come in with some big tools.
50%
Make it happen.
right off the bat.
Oh, it tried to do,
wow.
tried to show him. It's like, I have this still. Don't you worry. Use the down air to present a hitbox coming down and slow his fall a little bit. There's the shield. Watch yourself. Yeah. So it's super scary to try and diversify your returning options because of the water that. That was some ambition right there. Oh, it actually finds him. Holy hell! So that's the advantage of being able to have that time to reminisce and think about what you did. Spiral turned it on and he put out the aggression. And so he's like, I'm gonna make sure that like I'm gonna hunt that kill, I'm gonna get it quick. And so what I was trying to say was, if you try and diversify your ledge options too much, that water can cause a lot of difficulty with the Firefox coming back, the upbeat.
Oh yeah, Greninja's that water, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay, all right. A little bit of gamesmanship.
yeah.
It's good to do. It's really good to do. Like,
break up the tension a little bit.
well, yeah, and also like, first of all, it means you're playing your game first and foremost. That like you're dictating the pace to the point where you're like, I'm playing around my opponent, and that I think it's inside of their head. And like I've seen it a whole bunch of different times. So my favorite indication of that, but like my favorite like thing going on like that was when King Kong, he's playing Bowser. He stands still. He stands there and he just looks at you, and you're like I don't know what I'm gonna do about this.
Does this look like the face of mercy?
Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
no. It's like the face of getting
death.
jabbed. I'll tell you that much. That's Bowser, baby. But this ain't Bowser right now. This is
What?
nearly quick kill. Throws the taunt too. So these two are really trying to like play into each other because like also like good friends. Like don't take this as like any sort of like toxicity or anything like that. These two know each other and they're really trying to presented it. And then forced him to try and go high just to try and get out of that scenario, leading directly into the back air. Very smart stuff. Okay.
Kind of seeing the opposite of what happened last game, hanging around 50%, and as I say that, it gets up to 70.
Yeah. It's also an interesting thing. He had a weird clash with the up smash, causing the second part of it to not come out. Chases up with the illusion, double up tilt. There we go, multi-jabs, get some damage on. And really just trying to chase him down right now. Oh, and there's that water. It can cause you so many issues. And man, no, Spiral's really converting on his stuff right here. There's that water, causes so many problems. And there you go, there's the pressure now on shield and then gets the grab. Not enough to actually get the up throw yet. Because like I just gotta rely that Spiral knows what to do there, and then the multi-jab battle goes inside of Greninja's favor. Goes back with the illusion and a lot of water going all over the place. Up tilt. Oh,
This is Smash 4.
oh yeah.
This is
This is like exactly what you want to see. You want to see people like thinking it out, adapting, trying to figure out this sort of stuff, and the pace going to such a point. Spiral comes in to convert, but up at 93%. But still,
taking some time there.
yeah, well, and take it. You have it. You should use that. There you go. There's the throw off. A little bit of an interesting scenario. He's been getting a lot off of the ledge guard.
Seeing Spiral a little more. Oh,
I feel like both of these guys are like,
they're in the zone right now.
yeah, like they understand the pace of the game, and so like they're kind of playing with it and trying to do something to like break someone out of their own pace. Like that has already sort of changed things, and then there we go. There's the footstool off of that. There we go, ledge trump. Ooh, you can feel.
It's so close.
It's super
The
close.
skin of his teeth.
There we go. The Toad. He's looking to unload. And what the hell's going on here? Oh, tried to get him with the.
Yeah,
that was
taking trumps.
well. Even that jab was looking for the jab like up smash. Like that's what that was looking for right there. So it was like that was a kill potential move. And so, like, and again, you're like, okay, well, like, look at the percentages, but like every time Fox is going off stage, there's a chance for a game. And Spiral's doing a really good job of just not letting any of the kill potential moves connect up until then.
Up there.
Clears it out and super close, and we've actually seen a reversal of fate. Last time it was Spiral coming out on top of Enigma instead of G.